Hello, hello. I hope everybody, or you specifically, are doing really well. And if you're not, then I'm sorry to hear that. And I wish you well. I do. I wish you wellness. Okay. So anyways, I just wanted to come in today and check in with the messages. Last reading, we had the 3 4s, and then later on, reading came across my path that spoke about Metatron, and they also there was something significant with the number 4. So anyways, it was just kind of a confirmation, and we love those. We love confirmations. So I'm just going to quickly pull out a couple of crystals that are calling to me. I find if I don't think about it too hard, then things happen a little bit more organically. Ooh, look at this little guy. Oh, this is a Bumblebee Jasper, which I have a write-up for somewhere. Let's see if I can find it, if it's somewhere close by. No, it's not. Okay. But you can look that up if you like. Okay, so let's start with the dice. See what our numbers are for today. Now these can apply to anything in your life. Your lucky number, numbers to look out for, numbers along your path that stand out if you see these numbers or any combination of these numbers. Double ones and a 3, which is a 5. Snake eyes. And 3. It could be birthday, it could be birth year, it could be time of the year. It's one of those little things that may or may not reveal themselves to you later on, right? Oh, we got 2. Uh-oh, get back in there. Okay. We've got this one and this one, which is, wait a second, what is that one? Fihu, wealth, and the mother rune. And then this one is Jera, cycles, and right action. Oh, yay, my camera decided to zoom in today. Okay. So we've got cycles, right action, and wealth, and the mother rune. Okay. Let's see where this message takes us. I'm going to get a key from the Acturians, and we're just going to shuffle, and shuffle, and spread, and pull. Boom. Ooh. I'm sure I respond the same way for each one. Ooh. Okay, let's see what this one is in this book of all the things. What? How did I pass it? Aha. Confirmation. Weren't we just talking about that? Oh, no, that's, confirmation. The energy of confirmation tells us that our consciousness is developing rapidly. Everything we think is actually confirmed. If we think or live based on fear, this fear will intend, oh my goodness. If we think or live based on fear, this fear will indeed be confirmed. Develop your power of thought and create what you really want. Then your wishes will be confirmed. Okay? So yeah, like, for me, there's always that idea that, you know, the angel realms and the spirit realms and stuff like that, are they really there? Are they really listening, right? And so the last reading was, oh, okay, sorry about that. I had my fire inspector, been waiting all day for them to come by, and sure enough, they come by the minute I start doing this, which I thought it was gonna happen, which is indeed a confirmation. And it's so funny. I don't even know what I was talking about. Coming across a confirmation from Metatron and the number 4 after we had the 3 4s, you know, which stood out, and it being Metatron being an archangel, and it was kind of like a confirmation to me that yes, the angels are around, and that's kind of a beautiful thing. All right, so stepping back into it. Luckily, you know, I wait all day for these people, and they are quick and efficient. So we are back on. And for you, it was no time. Okay, so we're just gonna go into the tarot and see what sort of confirmations we can find in there. The beauty about confirmations are, you know, just like these messages, sometimes they resonate instantly and apply to things that have already happened or are in process of happening, and other times the confirmation comes after, where, you know, something, you'll overhear a conversation, or you'll see a word or a license plate, or in any other engagement with somebody or something that triggers a, hey, I just heard a reading that was talking about that or mentioned that or whatever, right? And so these are the seeds we sow. Okay, just gonna pull some karikaris here. Okay, that one wanted to come out as well. And I think we'll do 6 today. Feels about right. Okay, I was meant to, or asked to cut the deck, and these 3 cards were there. Okay, so I guess we are doing 9 cards. Okay, so let's flip these ones. 6 of Swords, the Empress, the Sun again, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the 6 of Cups. Okay, amazing. Okay. So we've got the Empress in all her glory. Look at her. Amazing. This is the first time I have seen this card come out actually in this deck. And she's a 3, which is one of our power numbers here. Okay, so the Empress, well, I mean, look at her. Her arms are open. She is definitely in accepting and receiving mode. Her Empress energy is all about being one wherever she is and drawing everything into her. She's part of the universe. You know, it's hard to tell where she ends and the universe begins because she is an integrated being. Okay, and then beside her we have the Six of Swords. So if you have been following my readings at all, the Six of Swords for me is your shadow work, okay? Rowing out into the quiet calm of a body of water, a lake, perhaps, and releasing anything that no longer serves, okay? Like a body that you're trying to get rid of. You quietly row out there. Nobody knows your business. You don't want anybody to know your business. And you just drop it overboard and, row away. And so this is the work that has been done. Okay? Or is still in process of doing. It depends. Like, time is fluid. So this could be something that was recently done, you've done already, or is in process of doing, or you need to do, right? So you apply it to yourself as it resonates, because this is a group collective message. There could be, or there will be many little messages within the bigger message. Not all of the message is going to be for you. Okay, so take what resonates. If you're trying too hard, this might not be your reading at all, but yeah, just there still could be a message for you. Okay, and then we have right underneath the sun. Okay, the sun is 100% about abundance, about radiating the light, the source of all life, the life-giving energy of the sun, celebration, abundance, all of that stuff. And we do have these two figures here, which is like an integration of your light side with your dark side, perfectly balanced, and both are necessary in order to access the power of the sun. Okay, so you have that coming up, and I think because it's underneath this, it is literally what you are making space for when you let go of things, right? You're making space for the abundance to flow, and within that abundance comes relationship and reciprocating, like-minded, sharing, reciprocity, soul tribe, soul people that you are meant to connect to in this life. And that is gorgeous. Okay, and because we have these extra cards that needed to come up, this Nine of Pentacles is, you in your garden, you have tended it. You have planted the seeds, fertilized them, tended it, and it's almost time to reap your harvest. Okay? And because of this, because of the experience that you have gone through in order to get your garden to this place where it's almost ready to harvest, that's what you have to offer your relationships, your personal relationships, is your experience, and even if that experience is just the ability, like knowing the importance of sharing and of reciprocity, and right, like there's a relationship of reciprocity that comes in, well, all relationships, like relationships with nature and your garden, right? And so you're taking that and applying it to your personal relationships with the tribe, with your people, right? And then under the Empress here we have the Tower. And the Tower is a shakeup. It is a big event that I guess I want to say cleans the slate, basically. I always make a coffee and then I forget about it and then it gets cold. Anyways, okay. So we've got these people at the base here, and they all seem to be running towards this tower that is engulfed in this flame, that's giving me dragon vibes. And dragon flame is very hot, but it's meant to cleanse, right? You can call upon your dragon guides to breathe cleansing fire through your spirit and burn away all of those things that no longer serve. Okay, so this is also kitty corner to your letting go of the things that no longer serve. So this could be people and aspects of self, whereas this could be environmental, you know, your home, the stuff that you need to get rid of, and like purging and releasing. Okay, and because the Empress is right here underneath this mother rune, if my recollection serves me, where is it now? Oh my goodness. Where is it? Mother rune, wealth. You've done this. You have done this. And this Queen of Swords off to the side that you can't see, sorry, here, let me widen the view. She speaks to me of exactitude or precision. There's a certain level, because she's a queen, there's a certain level of expertise required to have that level of precision. And you have that. That's right here on your side here. And it may have come from the tower moments that have been in your life. Because we learn from our tower moments, right? So, and then she's got the transformational butterfly behind her. So this process has transformed you so that you are able to reach your Wheel of Fortune. And like I said, because the Empress is here under your wealth rune, this is already done. You are just waiting for your ships to come in, as they say. And that's what this Ace of Pentacles is. It is your wish coming true. You are so close here to receiving it, or being given an opportunity for you to reach out and grab it because it's within reach, right? Which is beautiful. So yeah, that is a very seems to be a nice reading. I like it. I like it. I'm feeling it. I've certainly can resonate with the messages here. Going through the process of releasing is not an easy one to do, and it does require certain degrees of solitude. At least it did for me. I needed to get rid of all the extra noise around me so that I can hear my own. So we've got cannabis and belladonna. Okay. Let's see what cannabis and belladonna have to say to us. Cannabis is 6. Water and earth. Be aware. Be sensitive. Connect and commune. When cannabis shows up, feel connected and play. Now is the time for letting down rigid defenses and enjoying the world. Find your bliss in simple everyday things and be aware of the vast levels of life all around you, seen and unseen, physical and spiritual. The lion is symbolic of the relaxed royalty, its innate strength from being rather than only doing. The traditional card suits of the hearts, diamonds, clubs, and spades is a balance of the traditional elements depicted in tarot as the cups, coins, wands, and swords. The resinous smoke of the plant brings a soothing balance embodied by the radiating mandala of the card. Yeah, it does. Your affirmation is, I am open. I am connected. I am joyful. Yes. Which is another really important energy to embody, and comes with the sun, right? Hold that resonant frequency, and all other things that resonate to that frequency will come to you, like the Empress, right? You draw it in. Okay, the Belladonna is a number 2, and she is a water element. When this card appears in a reading, Belladonna opens a gateway into a new realm, a new breakthrough. Though she also acts as guardian of the gateway, asking if you are truly ready to step through to the other side and leave what attachments no longer serve, cutting their cords. Each step towards her, towards the gate, is a deepening of your commitment to spirit, to your spirit. She holds the sickle in one hand and the forked stag in the other. She is attended by 2 angels of death, one on either side, holding her foliage over the gate. The branches of Belladonna are literally a crooked path, and each flower embodies the enchantment of the stars in the darkness. The gateway itself is the gateway of the moon, and like a high priestess, she holds the gate. Beyond her are the mysteries of the witch's sabbat, and over the gateway is the goat head of the master of the sabbat and the witch's broom that give flights to our travels. The affirmation is, I see the truth through any illusions. Okay. Are we gonna zoom? Focus? One of the things? No, dang you. Dang you, camera. Anyways, those are the angels of death in the corner. And yeah. Okay. So I have already forgotten what she was talking about. Cutting away attachments that no longer serve. Guardian of the gateway. Are you ready to walk through it? Okay, and so with her over here beside the Queen of Swords, I believe that they are working in tandem together to cut away anything that no longer serves. And, you know, it's like, what is it like? I want to call it like morning glory, or some sort of invasive weed that you topically can think you pulled it all out, but you know, there's those little tiny bits of those roots that are still in there, and you're not going to know until they reveal themselves in a bit, right? And then it requires, recognition. There's more of that stuff that I thought I got rid of, and then going back in there and trying to pull it out again. So it's an ongoing process, and it's part of the tending, right, of your garden. And continual tending of the garden, releasing of what no longer serves, which will always be part of the process. You just get better and more efficient at recognizing and getting rid of it before it runs rampant. So there's that message. I'm going to pull a wild one card, or one that will jump out and make itself known. Boundaries. Okay, boundaries. What you got for us? What you want to tell us about these boundaries? I forget what this one is already. Sorry, guys. I have ADHD, and so things leave. So that's right action. So yeah, the Mother Rune and right action. And so your right action is to continue this process because the rewards are coming in, right? And boundaries maybe would help you maintain this this flow, right? It's a flow state. It's this way of being, because it's never going to be without the weeds, because it's all part of the process. We need the balance of both the light and dark to access the power of the sun. Okay, so boundaries are a tricky business. How to keep your space while letting it in the nourishment is a constant struggle. This card asks you to nourish yourself by setting limits and following your needs and wishes. Boundaries are necessary and important, expanded and contracted. They constantly shapeshift as our needs to the moment arise. Honor their presence. Express your no's with dignity and power. Invite your yeses with willingness and heart. Other women need to hear your expression of self. Empower one another. Exercise your self-care muscles and tendons. Acknowledge the stretches in your life. Break the defined boundaries of society. Acknowledge and unleash your wild one. Listen, set boundaries, and care for your desires. We know how to care for others. We easily forget about ourselves and put others first. We lose ourselves and become boundaryless, stretched and undernourished. Nourishment starts within. This card encourages you to take care of yourself first, then take care of others. You may be surprised by what you experience. Yeah, and for me, that is confirmation because I just did a share post about Xmas versus winter solstice. And I, kind of ramble, but I went off a little bit about filling your cup and overflowing into others, as opposed to just pouring from your cup and then you're left empty, right? And the difference between that. And so that's your discernment that you are mastering. Okay. So, what else? What other card? Should we do a animal spirit card? I feel like they might want to come out and play. These sticky, unsatisfying cards that I wish were more satisfying. I think it's just like the cheap paper or something. They don't slide. They don't shuffle. Ugh! And every time I pick them up, I get so distracted by this fact. But that's this one, this one, this one. Ugh, no, I can't take either of those now. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. Okay? Just like that. Salmon. Okay. Okay, salmon. Now, I live in the salmon capital of the world, apparently. Okay, so 49 is salmon. Keeper of inner knowing, illuminate all that I can see. Fill me with the love of learning, life's sacred wisdom offered to me. Okay, so if salmon swam into your cards today, it may be telling you to trust your gut feeling and inner knowing at this time. Avoid the influence of those who may have hidden agendas or manipulate events for their personal gain. Do you need to reflect on the personal experiences that will help you decide whether the tide is ebbing or flowing in a direction that benefits your forward movement and growth? Go back to the beginning and retrace your path to this point. The wisdom is inside of you, and when honoring it, you will not go wrong. The silver of salmon skin reflects many lessons. To reclaim your inner knowing, you must see the opportunity in all situations and know that wisdom is earned through both life's easy and difficult experiences. Be willing to listen to others as well as to the small, still voice within. Behave in a manner that honors your path, and proper use of inner knowing comes when you flow with your authentic feelings, embracing all the experiences you encounter in life as learning lessons rather than hardships. Salmon teaches you to see every bend in the river as a new adventure with a lesson you need to learn in order to grow. The knowledge becomes authentic wisdom through applying these truths to your life. Beautiful. Thank you, Salmon, for your wonderful words. And it makes sense. We've got the two water signs down here, so it makes sense that salmon would swim up our river, reminding us to trust our inner knowing. Take it as a confirmation, right? And it's because of that, because of your ability to see the lessons in all contrasted things and to take from them and to learn from them and to apply them and move on. That's why you're in your Empress energy. Okay. Now I am gonna pick a message from your heart with Kuan Yin. That's what she wants to say to add to this reading. Sanctuary. Take refuge in my grace. It flows constantly from my heart to yours. It shall clear your way. All things are more manageable when you lean into me. Let your way become easier. This is another confirmation for me because I was talking about because of the holidays and stuff like that. And I am in a position where I can pull away. My kid's all grown up. I've just become more able to create the boundaries, and my space is a space of refuge, has become a space of refuge where I control who comes in and out of it. And being mindful that when people enter, they are bringing in their own energy and karma, and some of it can stick, right? Also being a recovering people pleaser, it's always about what everybody else wants and needs. And when I'm constantly bombarded with other people's worlds, it's distracting me from my own. And so pulling away, creating a sanctuary for myself to feel comfortable, to take off the masks, to take off the extra chatter and clutter that we pick up from other people, and really discerning what is mine versus what is picked up along the way. And I really am grateful that I had the opportunity to seek refuge and create sanctuary for myself so that I can do this. Not everybody can, but we can find ways in our life to do it, whether it's stopping on your way home from work, if you had a tough day, stopping at the beach or your favorite tree or something, and just taking a moment to breathe for yourself, right? That is a moment of sanctuary. That is a moment that's just you tapping into your inner self. And And it's super important to reconnect to the self. All right. Okay. Let's get a few little angel messages. Oh, I didn't put my moonlight on. Oh no, it died. Okay. Little angel messages. Angels want to pop in and let us know what they want to contribute to this message. Okay, that's just a lot that fell because I have a hard time holding all these cards even though they're teeny tiny. Okay, let's try again. There's one. Oh, there's two. There's one. Okay, angels. That one? Okay. That one didn't want to shuffle back in. Okay, we've got life itself is a surprise. Enjoy it. Yeah, don't try to micromanage and control everything. It's a balance between control, what you can control, and what you need to relinquish control to. To be in your Empress energy, you need to be in a state of allowing. Look at her. She's not controlling anything. She is trusting that anything that she needs will present itself to her. Okay, feeling leads to compassion. Compassion leads to harmony. Plunge into ecstasy of dimensions beyond. Like a cloud, life will pass by. Focus on that which is everlasting. I don't know about that one. Become receptive for the gifts of creation. Yes. That one to me speaks to me of the fruits of your labor. Take a break at midday to review where you are going today. Checking in with self, right? That's a boundary that you can create for yourself, to check in and make sure that the path that you're currently on is the best one that you could take that's for the good of all and to serve, right? And then we have forgive also yourself. And there you go again. This relationship with yourself is so, so important. I want to put that right in the center under this heart here. Okay, those are the messages for today. I hope that there's something in there for you that will help you, inspire you, empower you as you move forward and in anticipation of, but also with joy. It's always with joy. Joy is so important. I will try not to use joy in my title this time, but you know, you can't go wrong with joy, especially when it's coming from the heart. Okay, so there you have it. Beautiful, beautiful messages and confirmation. Okay, so there's a picture there. Have an amazing rest of your whatever time of day it is or night, and whatever you're up to, whatever you're into, whatever you got going on, make it awesome. Bye. Love you.